On from the toe, now it's time to talk about the head and covering up the top of the head. And there's probably no more hat well-known.
Better, best.
Yeah. We're talking about things from head to toe. We've talked about the toes on the footwear side. Now let's talk about headgear. And there's probably no more well-known hat out there than the Tilley Hat. And this year, they've got a brand new model that is going to be a big help to all those who are worried about West Nile, because the Tilley Hat is now made with buzz-off material. And David, tell me a little bit about what buzz-off does.
Well, buzz-off, it's a material called permethrin, and the hat itself is treated with this material from buzz-off, and it really repels bugs, ticks, fleas, anything along those lines away from your head. So it keeps those bugs away. It has what they call a radius, or an area around the hat itself. So you don't have to put on a lot of insect repellent anymore. It really helps just keeping the bugs away. And also, so our hats are now bug-proof. They are rain, water repellent, and they're also deliver UPF 50+, which is the best sun protection rating. So you got rain, you got bugs, and sun.
Now, what is it about the Tilley Hat that makes it so unique and makes it so beloved by hat wearers?
Well, the great thing about the Tilley Hat is we manufacture them all ourselves in Toronto, Canada. We've been making them for 25 years. People really like the fact that we try to make the best product that we can, and if we can figure out a way to make it better, and adding the buzz off is a prime example, if we can figure out a way to make it better, we do. The Tilley Hats themselves are machine washable. They float, they tie on in the wind, they repel rain, they have a UPF of 50+, they're guaranteed forever against wearing out. They come with a 2-year insurance policy against theft or loss, and a 4-page owner's manual.
A 4-page owner's manual for a hat.
And available in 7 different languages.
And what could you possibly put in an owner's manual for a hat that people need to understand? We
have the story behind the Tilley Hat, how it was invented, which is Alex Tilley couldn't stand losing his hat when he went sailing in Lake Ontario, decided to make a better hat. We have care and feeding for your hat, which is how to wash it, how to care for it. Tips from other hat owners, and a variety of other things. So we even talk about the brag tags, which is a special little thing inside the hat which will get you into trouble if you wish.
All right, so you want to show us that?
A brag tag in a hat? Let me see if I've got a brag tag in this hat. I have a brag tag in this hat. Let me just get a brag tag. What the brag tag is, sorry for the... a brag tag is if you are in a bar on a trip and somebody comes up to you and says, hey, where'd you get that hat? This is a secret. This is a bag, a Ziploc bag that is kept in the crown of your hat, and if you remove, so you've just come up to me and said, hey, where'd you get that hat? I, being the Tilley Hat owner, will take out my brag tag, and it's 8 little perforated tags, and on one side of the brag, and I would rip a tag off like this, on one side it has a funny quote from a customer. My funny quote from this customer is, the entree, one of our customers described me the following situation. A friend of mine was walking along a beach in Jamaica wearing a Tilley hat. Approached him came a woman also wearing a Tilley hat. It was the entree to a glorious week-long affair. So I've just said, where'd you get that hat? So I now hand you the literature, and on the literature it says, most Tilley hat wearers and the person beside you as a prime example are interesting people of sterling character, and it's well worth cultivating their acquaintance. To that end, you'll be pleased to learn it is customary to provide the giver of the Tilley hat procurement information, stand him with a warm hug, or stand him her to a drink. So, gets you into trouble every time.
I don't see any drinks on you, so I will take the warm hug.
We'll take the warm hug.
David, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And if people do want more information about Tilley Hats?
www.tilley.com or 1-800-ENDURANCE.
Fantastic. We'll be back with a whole lot more. Don't go away.